Alright, so we are on the play. This is a pretty awkward hand, but we've got 4 colors of mana available to us, so I'm going to keep it. That might be wrong. We're really going to need to draw a land, especially an untapped land. It's very possible I should have mulliganed this, but as long as we can hit that land, we'll stabilize relatively quickly. Especially if it's a swamp. Uh-oh. I hope that's not a sign that he's aggressive. Gruul Gilgate. Alright, so... well, we're going to hit the... we can at least hit our 3-drop on turn 4. Looks like our friend is also in many colors. Alright, perfect. I think we just want to play the Lobber Crew here. Seems to stop just as much, and it'll start pinging away at him. Lobber Crew is pretty annoying. Like, you don't, when you're playing against it, you don't really want to, waste any kind of removal on it. But it slows you down and it just pings away for like quite a bit of damage, honestly, a lot of times. Does nothing. Alrighty. I'm going to run out the Sage's Rodenizen. No, wait, he's not holding up a counter spell. I think we actually run out the Hover Barrier. And just kind of force him to kill us. It's possible I should have played the Swamp and Pilfered Plans, but it doesn't look like he's really doing anything. Just ping you. This deck actually really isn't that bad, I don't think. No, I should have. No, wait, I had to play that Swamp to cast Pilfered Plans. But I think that's what we're going to do. He's got green and black. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and pilfer him anyway. So that and that. And I guess this one's at least relevant. No, wait, I'll do this one, because that way I can still cast Frostburn Weird after this. Forgot that was a multicolored spell. Okay. Bonus value. So Swamp, Inspire Tracer, and another 7-drop. I'm not going to set an auto yield to that one, because I keep forgetting about that. I am a stupido. So, as long as we hit 2 more lands, we'll be in pretty good shape. And we're not really in bad shape right now, as is anyway. We'll just kill him with the straight Lobber Crew. We've got him on like a 13 turn clock here, depending on how many multicolored spells we cast. Okay. Alright, there's an island. I guess we just cast Sage's Rodenizen and then leave up Protect and Serve. We can do either part of it with the gates. I mean, he might not want to trade off anyway with the weird or whatever. Control -6 -0. That's not really a thing. Perilous Shadow. Alright, that's a little bit of an issue. I think we might actually just serve. Target creature needs Intimidate. Yeah, we don't really have black creatures. Not this time. It does evolve him. Yeah, I think we'll just serve him, save ourselves 6 life. It's pretty significant. And do that, F6. Perfect. So he doesn't have anything we can do with that. Yeah, I think we'll just do this. Yep. So hopefully this is going to give him a chance to if he wants to use removal, a Vengeance Arrow. Huh. Alright, well, we could get funky with that potentially. Certainly glad to mill it out of his deck. Okay, so he can still only make this 4/8 or whatever, which doesn't do anything around the hover barrier. What is it? Alive and well. Okay. Now we can do the Diluvian Primordial, but we can only get alive or well. We can't do both of them. So we'll just attack, detain, Perilous Shadow, and Adaptive Snapjaw. And it does feel a little bit awkward, but because we're not really getting anything good out of this. See if I can. I'm not sure if I can stack it correctly where I can mill 2 cards and then pick out one to grab, or whether I have to target it right away. We'll see. I think they both trigger at the same time, but I have to choose the target when I put this on his ability on the stack. I think that's the way it works. So I would want this to resolve last, but I have to pick a trigger now. Alright, so I could either gain 12 life or put out another 3/3. I think 12 life is kind of a lot. We got enough guys already that 3/3 is not super relevant. Yeah, I'll just take the life. Golgari Charm. Deviant Glee. Click on the spell to cast it. Do I still have the option here? Cast well. Interesting. So I choose to target the card, and then... Alright. So, feeling pretty good. Got 9 power flyers plus the pinger. If he doesn't do something pretty good right here, we're in pretty nice shape, I guess. Pretty please. Holy Mantle. Just protection from creatures. Alright. We cannot detain him, so we're on a 6-turn clock, looks like. Just do this before I forget. That's not bad. Alright, so don't think we attack with those guys yet. Oh, well, no, that doesn't really matter. Detain, can't click on him. I could detain the Holy Mantle itself, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, I probably actually should have attacked with these guys and gotten some extra damage. Because these guys aren't going to attack anyway, so... White, red... One there... Yep. I think, would that have, if he'd done it right, I could have taken, put in like 2 more damage. Probably wouldn't have been able to kill him. No, maybe, actually, if I did the Sunhome Guild Mage, I think I could have killed him that turn, and I just screwed it up. Shadow Slice. Yeah, that's not going to be enough, but props. This would be close if I hadn't taken the extra 12 life from the alive, or the well, actually. Since we're not going to block anybody before we forget. If I hadn't taken the 12 life, this would actually be pretty close. Would have been relevant that if I chose not to kill him last turn. And got a guy. Oops, tap land correctly. And he's dead anyway. Tapped out, no lands in hand. Hey, you got an Evolve trigger. So Spire Tracer, Avenging Arrow, Golgari Charm, Deviant Glee, Alive Well, and then just kind of some creatures. The Holy Mantle is a little bit annoying. Don't think there's anything we can really do on top of that. Yeah, we don't have any enchantment removal. Probably wouldn't really want to throw it in anyway. We can still Inaction Injunction, Dramatic Rescue, Agoraphobia, Protect Serve, so on and so forth. So, yeah, I'll just send it back. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and keep this hand. It's definitely not good, but we do have the Dramatic Rescue. He mulliganed once. We've got access to everything, but no, I actually have access to every color. Every color? That's great. That's just great. And we got a Sunhome Guildmage. That's not bad. And I guess we'll go ahead and throw him out. I didn't see any removal from him in game one, so might as well. And then should be able to start pumping out tokens sooner or later. This guy's not definitely as good as his cousin, the whatever the new Selesnya Guildmage is, but he does put out tokens. Repeatable tokenating is always good. Don't think we want to attack because he does have could have the Avenging Arrow. He could have Arrows of Justice. So we can either play the Frostburn Weird, or we can just play a Guildgate, or we can play a Golgari Keyroom. I guess the Golgari Keyroom is alright. Frostburn Weird's also alright. Frostburn Weird's a bit of a mana sink when we already have one. So aren't really ramping into anything though. Alright, I'll play the Frostburn Weird. Pass the turn. Also, I could have attacked because I do have the Dramatic Rescue available to myself, but that's a little bit awkward. I think we just attack. Do we pump twice or not? Or do you just play the Key Rune? Play the Key Rune, we can't pump. Yeah, I think we just attack him. The Frostburn Weird. This is a little bit defensive. You're actually will attack him with both. And Dramatic Rescue if need be. Good news is we only have to take that risk once, basically. Avenging Arrow? Not to be. Yeah, I guess we should have pumped once. Yeah, that was bad. Missed out a point of damage. Let's see. I think we just want to Opal Gatekeepers, which means we have 1 mana available to pump. Also means I probably maybe shouldn't have played that Plains, but think we can Golgari Key Rune. We can't do that, yeah. Pump once. We'll be able to cast our 7-drops eventually. We just need to draw into them. Or we could just, you know, sink tons of mana into this. Okay. I'm okay with 2/4. They don't bother me at all. Archon of the Triumvirate. Okay, so I guess we go ahead and attack, right? And then he has to... I mean, he does have some tricks available. I don't mind him blowing the tricks though, so... We're gonna want to go Golgari Key Rune and Sunhome Guild Mage. And Transguild Promenade. I think we can do that. Tap that, tap that. And I will not take the trade. I'll take 2 points of damage. Alright, so... Okay. So this casts the Golgari Key Rune, and that casts Sunhome Guild Mage, and then Transguild Promenade taps the Golgari Key Rune for mana. Okay. Good, good. Red and white. And that comes in. Pay 1. Okay. So next turn we can Archon. Or we could spit out like 2 tokens. He's got Golgari Charm, so it's possible that's not a great idea. Mystic Genesis. Yeah, I think actually now with the Mystic Genesis in hand, we'll just keep that up. Yeah, blue, blue, green. Yeah, we can cast that and then just make 2 tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we have white, red, and white, red. Yeah, we can do that twice. Takes 2. This turn. Oh man, yeah, he's in bad shape. Please play 8-drop. Play. I don't know. Sure. A green, blue, blue, and this. Getting oozy with it. It's possible. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so he's on a pretty tight clock here. And I might actually even want to make the trade now. Probably not. Just keep my stuff around, and I'm going to keep this in hand. case he's got. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Does slow down my clock quite a bit. Now he's using that. Yeah. I think actually, yeah, I should take the trade here, so then that can't kill my little tokens. Yeah, one card left in hand. He could be holding on to a giant growth. And then, yeah, just putting out a token into turn is my best bet. Which I can do thanks to my lovely Transcale Promenade. Is it Promenade or Promenade? Tomato, tomato. Alive and well. Okay, so he's just putting out a 3-1. Or 3-3 and gaining 2 life. Okay. Red. Uber Jailbreaker. He's my favorite guy. And we have no real attacks. Well, no, wait. We can, yeah, we attack and then actually we should attack with both and then we can pump. If need be. Pretty content to do this. I feel like I'm playing maybe too conservative, but I just don't see any way he comes back from this. It's fine to keep sinking my man into the Sunhome Guild Mage. Red, yada, yada. Probably play the Ogre Jailbreaker. Golgari Charm. Okay. So that's still gonna kill him. He's got no cards in hand. Play out an Ogre Jailbreaker. And pass a turn. He just drew land, so is he dead now? So I can pump twice, so that's 6 damage, or yeah, 6 damage plus, yeah, he's dead. White, yada, red. Is that fatal right there? 6. Yeah, that's fatal right there, exactly. Alright, so this deck's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. You got some pretty reasonable power cards. A nice thing about picking the gates as early as you do is that A, you do have the fixing to do some crazy splashes, and then when you decide to get into a color, you have a pretty reasonable idea about whether it's going to be open, at least on the for what you're getting past on the left. So thanks for watching.